Hmm? I went to the bar that I normally go to and... My boss from work was crying and drowning her sorrows in alcohol.
I'm so sad!
Her name was Fuyumi Toto. I'm going to say this to protect her honor, but she was normally not someone who didn't care about the fact that she was in public. Nose running, tears falling, while drinking from a cocktail glass. This is the kind of person that Toto-san is in the office.
You want to go out for drinks today?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ah!
We're at work right now. I don't want to hear you guys making small talk about things that are not work-related.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Man, Toto-san is freaking scary, isn't she?
Yeah, and she's super strict too.
Ah!
Toto-san, your head is facing the other direction. It's turned around 180 degrees. Oh crap, I forgot to put it back. How freaking far does your head turn? Anyway, we're at work right now. Don't be yelling like that. Huh? Can you really blame me? Of course I can. That's not fair!
She was always incredibly strict on those around her and very hard to approach. That's why people have been avoiding her like the plague. She didn't seem to have any intention of socializing with anyone anyway. I've never actually seen her inviting anyone out to go for drinks either. But that very same Toto-san was now a huge mess at the bar. This was the bar that I normally went to, but haven't been able to recently because work has just been so crazy. I had some time for the first time in a while, so I headed over, excited to see the familiar bartender. It's been a minute.
I'm so sad. It's so lonely to be drinking alone. Someone invite me out.
Huh? That's where I saw a drunk and bawling Toto-san. She wanted someone to invite her out, huh?
Are you listening to me, bartender?
Ma'am, I think that might be a good idea to call it a night.
She was so lonely that she was trying to talk to the bartender to socialize.
Why doesn't anyone invite me out for drinks ever?
Probably because they're terrified of you.
I had a coworker at work, someone who started before me who I really respected and admired.
She suddenly started talking about her past. The bartender seemed completely uninterested in anything she had to say.
The coworker was someone who completely separated private from professional life. Work was work. Personal was personal. That coworker was very strict on themselves and others and never budged at all. But in private, they were so kind and listened to me vent and help me out. I just wanted to be like that coworker.
Toto-san was apparently incredibly strict because of that person.
But I'm not able to be like that person at all. Everyone is just avoiding me completely. They never invite me out for drinks. I wonder if they hate me. They have to hate me, right, bartender?
I think they might.
You're so mean. That's where you're supposed to say they don't hate me.
She's bawling again. But the bartender still doesn't seem to understand at all. Unfazed.
I'm not interested.
He even said it out loud.
If you want people to invite you out, how about you invite them out first?
I don't want to hear actual logic here.
What the hell is up with this customer?
If I had the courage to ask them out for drinks, then I would have done that from the get-go.
I can't believe that Toto-san was thinking about that. Aikataro Harukaze had been taken care of by her when I was still a newbie at the office. She was definitely strict at work, but I knew that she was kind too. That was when I was still a new grad in my first year working. I had made a simple careless mistake and it caused some serious trust issues with a client. I was so disappointed in myself and upset that I wasn't able to sleep at night. I still remember that time that Toto-san was there to try to cheer me up.
Everyone makes mistakes. It's okay. You can count on me, okay?
Toto-san was so incredibly reliable. It was after that moment that I had sworn to follow Toto-san for the rest of my life.
I'm so lonely. All alone.
But that Toto-san is now lonely. Alright. I decided to try to root for Toto-san from the shadows. The following day, I was going to try to root for her, but I didn't know how to help. right when I was thinking about that.
I think I'm going to try to invite Todo-san out for drinks. What do you think?
My coworker opened up about this.
Huh? Why do you look like a pigeon that was just hit with a pea shooter?
Oh, it's nothing. Just, that was really perfect timing. What an interesting coincidence.
Todo-san has actually really helped me out a lot, you know. She's been advising me for all kinds of stuff on the project that I'm working on now. I want to thank her.
I see.
But do you think I shouldn't? I mean, she seems like the type to not like that kind of thing.
No, I think you should absolutely invite her out.
Huh? Really?
If anything, I think that she's probably waiting for someone to invite her out every single day.
Todo-san? No freaking way, that's impossible!
Actually, that's totally possible. You know, she may look like that, but I think she might be a pretty lonely soul.
No way!
Yeah, I wouldn't believe me either.
But, I mean, okay. Yeah, you've given me the courage I need. Thanks!
Great! I guess she took that as a positive push. Whatever the case, as long as she's going to invite out Todo-san, then I guess it's fine. And then...
Todo-san! Would you like to go out for drinks tonight? We're in the middle of work right now. Sorry.
Todo-san?
It didn't work.
She looks like Kirby, she's so disappointed. As for Todo-san...
I was able to warn her like a good boss today.
I thought to myself, she has lots of troubles waiting for her in the future.
I'm alone again tonight!
I went to the bar once again. Todo-san was there.
There was an employee of mine that invited me out for drinks today.
Uh-huh.
But I thought that kind of thing while I was working wasn't good, so I said no.
Uh-huh.
And then I thought that maybe she'd invite me again after work. I was all excited, but then she just disappeared and I was never invited!
I don't blame her at all.
I don't blame her at all. She's crying again.
Man, the bartender here really has no filter at all.
Besides, you don't have to turn her down just because you're at work, right? It's just a simple invitation.
But I thought that work was work and private is private!
You're isolated and a loner because you keep talking like some stickler for rules.
You're not supposed to say that, bartender!
All in all, I agreed with the bartender completely. But, I see. So she would be fine with being invited out after work was over. The following day, I told my coworker nonchalantly about what happened at the bar last night and...
It's fine. It was my fault for inviting her out. I was out of line.
Dang! She was completely depressed and discouraged. How about you muster up the courage to ask her to go out one more time, huh?
I'm just going to be rejected even if I ask her.
Oh, just one more time, you know? You really think you can't do that?
Why do you want me to invite her out so bad?
What do I say? I can't say that I'm rooting for Todo-san because I saw her alone at the bar, drinking her sorrows away while bawling her soul out. It's mostly for her honor.
I see. You were going to come with me if I invited Todo-san, weren't you? And then if you got the chance, you were going to try and get closer to her, huh? That's what you were going for.
No, that's definitely not what I was going for.
You don't have to hide it, buddy.
No, it's really not what I was going for. I really respect her, but it's not like that at all.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well then, do you want me to invite her out that badly?
If I could tell you that, then I wouldn't be struggling right now.
I mean, I don't really care, but how about you just invite her out yourself, huh?
Huh? Me? I didn't even think of that. Honestly, I don't know why that didn't occur to me initially. If I had just invited her out, then I would have solved all the problems in one swoop.
Alright, I'm going back to work now.
Okay. I see. Well then.
I was just invited out by a guy a second ago for drinks.
Did you say yes?
Nope. I don't know how to put it, but it's clear what he's after, you know? It's too obvious he's after something.
I totally understand. Inviting me out for drinks like that is obviously to get into my pants, you know?
Huh? That was really close. If I invited her out without thinking about it, then I would have become a man that was clearly trying to get into her pants. I don't think I'm going to invite her out. It definitely wasn't that I was a pansy. It wasn't anything like that at all. I just don't want her to think that I'm trying to get into her pants. Work was over and I was getting ready to go to the bar that I normally go to when...
Toto-san, would you like to go out with me tonight?
Toto-san was being invited out for drinks by the best-looking man in the office. The man that she was talking to was a good-looking guy that didn't really have a great reputation. He apparently used his good looks to try to get into girls' pants. I have heard that there were quite a few victims in the office as well. I don't think that anyone would possibly say yes to someone who's got that kind of bad rumor floating around, but...
Out?
Yeah, let's just grab a simple bite to eat, huh?
No! Toto-san isn't in a normal state of mind right now. I can see exactly what Toto-san is thinking right now. He's probably thinking something like this.
Yay! Someone invited me out! Woohoo!
I know it! And she's going to be hurt for sure because she's going to be taken around by a good-looking man. He's going to do this and that to her all night for sure. I couldn't stand around thinking about that happening. Toto-san, would you like to go grab a drink with me tonight?
Huh?
With just us.
Yeah, sure.
Ah!
So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to go out with him tonight.
Oh, right.
Okay then, let's go.
Okay. She said okay.
Thank you. You really saved my hide. He was being so persistent.
Oh, no problem. I made a mistake. I thought that she would follow him without a care in the world if she would find it out. But I guess Toto-san still had some semblance of self-respect and common sense.
I've heard a lot of bad things about him. I was wondering how I should turn him down.
I guess she was going to turn him down off the bat. Which means that I really jumped the gun here. I'm so embarrassed. I thought I had known something about her. Wanted to crawl in a hole and never come out.
Welcome. Well.
Hello.
Thank you for always coming by. It's the two of you tonight, huh?
What? Always? Do you often come to this bar as well?
Yeah, you could say that.
He came by the bar every day before, but recently he seemed pretty busy. He's been coming by for the past few days, though.
Past few days? After work?
Yeah.
Hey, this is just a hunch, but have you seen me drinking my sorrows away while bawling my heart out here?
No.
I think he has. He's always drinking at the table that is angled so that you can't see him.
Why would you tell her? See? Now she's like a freaking emoji.
So, what would you like to drink?
Can you please feel a little more responsible for what you've done?
He's always really bothering me and annoying me, so it's almost like a heavy weight being lifted off my chest.
This bartender really has a great personality, doesn't he? I'm going to make this clear for now, but I wasn't eavesdropping. I just kind of overheard?
No, I was talking really loudly too, so you don't have to worry about it.
Toto-san and I both had really red faces before we even started drinking. Toto-san, you want to be invited out for drinks, right?
Yeah, I do. It's honestly pretty lonely to be drinking all alone.
Then if you were invited out next time, you should probably just leave alone the whole at work or during break thing alone, and just say yes if you're invited out for drinks.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I think that you're really incredible how you separate private from professional life, but I feel like you're splitting it up too much, that I can't tell what your personal life is. For better or worse, you're so mysterious that no one knows what to do, I think.
What do you mean?
If you want someone to invite you, you need to be a little more open. No one wants to walk into a minefield willingly, right?
That's right, I suppose.
So you should really just say what you're thinking out loud, you know? Then I think that people will start to really understand you more.
Thank you.
Huh? I haven't done anything that is worthy of thanking.
You listened to my worries seriously, and on top of that, you even gave me some advice. I think that thanking you is the right thing to do here.
Well, I think it might be too overbearing.
I don't think that at all.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what I'm thinking now.
Okay.
I was so happy when you invited me out tonight. Thank you.
You're welcome?
This is kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Just being honest and saying what you're really thinking.
That's why everyone drinks booze. You may not be able to say it sober, but it's easier to talk when you're drunk.
You're not wrong about that. Alright, well, maybe I should drink while I'm working too.
Todo-san?
Hmm?
Todo-san?
Cool?
Not cool, Todo-san.
I had so much fun last night. It was the first time that anyone had invited me out. And the first time that I'd ever drank anything with a man. Oh, wait, crap. I need to focus on my work. Todo-san? Oh, yes? This is that girl that invited me out to go for drinks the other day. I wonder what she wants with me. Would you like to grab a drink tonight? Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Just ignore what I said. Sure. Huh? I said sure. Really? Yeah. Yay! Harukaze-kun was totally right about what he said. Harukaze-kun? He said that if I invite you out now, you'd say sure. I see. He said that. When I was thinking about asking you to go grab a drink, he was the one that pushed me to do it. I see. He did. He did that for me. I'm sure he probably overheard what I was saying at the bar and...
I'd really appreciate it if she didn't tell Todo-san about the things that I was doing behind the scenes to help her out. It's very embarrassing. Now I don't look like a badass.
Huh? Wait a second. You two are...
Bonus.
Harukaze-kun, I want to get to know your personal life.
I don't know what you want me to say. It's kind of abrupt.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Huh? Oh? Oh?
You're just making incoherent sounds now.